not only not that young, he's also, you know, he's just that good. I mean, he's old enough to have a level of sentience to the point where he can understand where to get good at the game. But he's got the time, he's got the grinding. I don't care how old you are, how much time you have. It still takes a lot of work to get as good at the game as he does with the Ness. Grand Finals, we have it. We got Syrup on the winner's side going up against Beast, trying to defend the house from Philly. Both of these players earning their spots for free Apex registration. Now we just got one more, or potentially 2 more sets to go. Syrup already playing like it's going to be 1 set.
Ouch. It's just Syrup's punish game. I've always said this on commentary whenever I have the pleasure of commentating Syrup at bigger tournaments. The kid's punish game is just insane. The way he moves with this character too. Like, all the combos are just there. They're very, very fluid as well. But it's all about this mix-up too. Syrup traps you in the corner and leaves you with no other options to get out. And honestly, we are potentially on the verge of losing the second stock on Beast's side already. Beast needs to find a way to stabilize. It looks like Syrup is the one who's been playing for the past like set or two, not Beast.
This guy knows what situations when to not go for the true stuff because he knows he can where he can create frame traps. That's one way I can definitely describe Syrup. He's so good. He's so good at playing around specifically your opponent. Like, Ness is like just fundamentally sound enough to the point where he greatly rewards players who know matchups. And this kid knows matchups, man.
Does Syrup play anybody else? Have we ever seen Syrup play a secondary?
I think he's got Steve now.
Oh, well that doesn't count.
I'm almost
I've never seen him do it. I've literally only ever seen the Ness come out. I mean, the Steve is not out yet, but one day, Lyra. One day.
That's when the gates of hell will proceed to open.
Well, we all know what happens when you die in Smash. You know where you go.
You just
go to Minecraft.
We all saw it. You go through the nether portal, and you're just there.
We all saw it in the Steve trailer, my friend. We knows what happens when you die.
Well, that trailer came out on my birthday 2 years ago.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. It was like, I woke up, I was like, this is going to be the best birthday present ever. It's Dante. I know it.
Hey, he would have been more broken.
And then Twitter broke. That was the craziest part. And speaking of broke, Beast looks a little broken right now after that stuff.
Yeah, looking pretty clean on the part of Syrup so far, you know, the bracket demon. But this is, at the end of the day, regardless of Beastie, we don't know if he's going to win or lose. This is all a lot of good knowledge to take in against somebody that you personally consider a bracket demon going up against. So don't take that 3 stock as like an immediate body bag. Take it as a download. Take it as learning experience. We go right back to the Blueberry Nest. I think we're running it back to PS2. To be honest, I blinked. I wish I could go outside and tell them to go back to the menu again so they can pick the stage again, but they told me I can't do that anymore, and that's problematic. So I'm going to stop. Anyway, we are running it back to PS2. My prediction was right. Mini Mario combos and Squirtle, baby.
Yeah.
34% already.
Beast definitely looking a little bit stronger here coming out of the gate. Definitely feels a little bit better. Beast is one of those players that you, as a player, if you want to beat Beast, you have to halt the momentum. And honestly, with the way that Syrup's playing, a lot of the times Beast is losing to players that kind of camp him. Syrup is just beating Beast at his own combo game. But now going to be able to reversal. Beast, though, finding the down air. Beast going to eat the PK Thunderbolt, so that first stock goes down, looking a lot better this game, too.
That's like that melee Luigi stuff, you know, like just jump in, get hit by the missile, just kill him immediately. He's a big body. He's Charizard, you know, like he can eat that. Why not?
147 on Beast, going for what he usually goes for, which is reverse nair fair. It's very stylish, but Syrup going to be able to find the up air. And now, honestly, 2 stocks to 2, but still, Beast always is leading in charge, always the initiator.
Yeah, such a momentum-based player for sure, man. Does a wonderful job at pushing his advantage state as well. When Beast loves anything, it's bad approaches. I've seen this guy kill people at 40. He's killed me at 40. It's so, trust me, I know how it is. Good coverage with the down smash by the ledge right there to try to make his way around. Ness's approach options on the way back in can be just a little bit linear if you're able to force him, but Beast, momentum slowing down a little bit on the part of Syrup. He's not doing the best job at stalling that out as we have ourselves a dead even game. Good wake up on the up smash though, and he did even better nair. Beautiful situational awareness to know where he was going to drift away to catch that landing.
Whoa, you can see exactly what Syrup's going for. He's trying to shove Beast right in the corner. That's also the caveat, right? Like, Beast loves to cheese people off of Charizard getting that immediate back throw. You can't do that versus somebody with an amazing back throw. And speaking of throw, Beast's going to get thrown around here. Syrup chasing so far beyond to get something started. Beast, though, going to try and get something started on his own, though. Good switch. Let's see. Can the Ivysaur get it done?
Okay.
Misinput.
Yeah, maybe.
I always have to call things out as I see them. Definitely misinput.
All right, Charizard's out. 140, it's got to be out. Not going to matter. He has good spacing on that part. You know, you're close enough, and like the giant hitbox of that, if it's beefy enough to be able to beat it through. But that's the second time he's had to space properly against that today, if I'm not mistaken. And if there's anybody who knows the ins and outs of that move, it is certainly Syrup. Beautiful timing on the part of that. Beautiful stop to let it rip. And that's Syrup going up 2-0 right now. One more to be able to cleanly take this Platinum Star Smash Season 16, Episode 1.
Don't do it, Joel. Just go PT.
Oh, no.
Man. Don't do it.
He's
Don't
thinking
do
about
it. Don't do it.
Take it
Thank
as, yes,
you.
he's taking it as practice. He's taking it as practice. I like it.
You know the yo-yo trick, walk the dog? That's walk the lizard. You KO him with the yo-yo. Regardless, so...
Beast doesn't look like a Florida man.
No.
It doesn't look like he walks too many lizards.
It's true. Regardless, so...
Sometimes he lets the lizard walk in.
Beast is a spacey believer, but like I said, and like I said before, I don't want Beast switching. He can do it with PT, and I feel like when he switches, it's like, oh, let me just try something different. You don't try something new on set point. You try something new game 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've kind of like stuck it this far with PT this long. You're already catching on to it. I mean, it went from 3 stock to not that bad last game, and now starting off with the lead, you can do it with PT, stick with PT.
I think deep down in his heart of hearts, he knows he can do it with PT, but I don't think he believes in this very moment as that back air is going to take the stock. He can win with PT. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like, he's still getting, like, some crazy, you know, like, good experience from fighting Syrup right now. And he's got the VODs to be able to study it from as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, I agree, you know, stick it out with your tried and true. You've already beaten, like, some amazing players, some amazing showings in majors. We all remember how he did at Shine. He didn't do that with Wolf. You know, he did that with his tried and true out here. So, you know, you got to believe in it sometimes. Sometimes you don't. Right now, I agree with you, though. I mean, you know him better than I do, obviously. But, like, I think he should definitely stick with it, as he is. And so far, he's still up in percent.
My whole thing also with Beast is that I think because, you know, he usually watches sets, you know, at night. He's always pushing himself into the corner after he takes that first stock, and that's where Syrup is capitalizing. I want to know what would happen if he just stayed in the center of the stage after he were to take Syrup's stock, because he's always going back into this, like, to the ledge, and he does that versus everybody, but you can't do that versus a Ness who has an amazing back throw.
It might, like, be a thing of, like, figuring out how to move after Ness respawns after a stock to see, like, how, like, he should position himself to force his advantage state, you know what I mean? Because if he's putting himself into the corner, like you mentioned, Ness thrives there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he's got so many crazy options. He can space with PK Thunder. He can just wait for the back airs. Obviously, he's got Walk the Dog with local level. It might be just sort of navigating about, like, the respawn and vulnerability off of the Angel platform and just doing a little unorthodox movement, keep yourself a little bit different, to just keep him off your toes a little bit. Sometimes it's just about mixing it up.
Not going to be it. The Syrup, though, going to be able to get the follow-up on the left side of the stage. That is going to be Syrup defending house, but can I just say, Philly top 4.
Jersey top 1.
Jeez. Biddy scared the absolute bejesus out of me. That's definitely on stream somewhere. He scared the absolute.
Bum rushed in.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Biddy's like, all right, let's go. Biddy's the most stressed out TO I've ever seen. You good, bud? Oh, you're great? I mean, it's over. Good job. All right, jeez.
So I'm not going crazy. Was that him that tapped my shoulder?
That was Biddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not touch him.
Okay, good. Just
Yeah.
No, because I looked to my left. I felt something, and I looked to my left, and I was like, "What? Who did that?" I just needed to know I wasn't.
That's
going
like the
insane.
Stu, the announcer. He always goes for the trick on the shoulder.
Oh, that's original and classic.
Yes.
We love
For
you,
someone
Stu.
his age, that is the funniest thing ever.
You're pretty good at Smash for someone your age.
Yeah, you're pretty
I
good at
can't
tapping
wait.
my shoulder and making me look the other way for your age.
Well, there you have it. Beast is guaranteed a free entry to Apex.
And I'm sure Syrup
2022.
is, right?
Yes, he is as well.
Yes,
Syrup got it.
definitely.
The other ones would be Rivers and Jen and Jackal and Stefan, respectively, from the earlier Platinum Star Smash. You're going to see them all there at Apex 22. you're probably going to see us at Apex 22. I don't know what Lyric's doing.
I mean, I applied. I would
Okay.
like to be at Apex 22.
As did I. But if you didn't apply, if you didn't apply, and you're also not good enough at the game to get free registration to Platinum Star Smash, you can use that code that was just on screen before to save $5 on registration.
That's going to be me if I don't get commented.
With code PSS. I would say same, but I'm not willing to cave and come back to playing. I'll hope there's a NASB bracket or something. Either way, I'm going to go. I'm going to
There's
go
a
hang out.
multiverses bracket.
There's a multiverses bracket. I still have not played that game.
There's only 15 players. You can do it.
I could win.
True.
Yeah, I could practice for like 1 week, get good enough, just
Yeah,
sick
true.
nasty. Prove me wrong, all y'all. And there you go. That is going to be Syrup defending house, Jersey top 1, Philly top 4.
We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. Lyric, you've been a wonderful co-caster. Thank you so much for
friend.
joining me. I really appreciate it. This is the GOAT right here. Hire her for your events if you haven't done it already.
Apex, hire me for Apex, please.
Yeah, because if you haven't hired Lyric for your events yet, you might just be stupid. I hate to break it to you. Like, you might literally be dumb, and you might have to go to night school to take care of
Just
that.
not gonna say anything because I completely agree. But this one's been doing it for so long. Honestly, I'm surprised that we haven't seen you on the national stage yet. You deserve to be there.
I gotta network more is my problem. I
Yeah,
gotta be real.
you and the
Yeah.
rest of Jersey commentators. Trust me, ask Oopal about the yelling I gave him. Anyway.
It's a part of the craft. You know what I mean? It's like something that, like, you know, so many like young people complain about. And the one thing I always have to tell them about is like, if you had like a script, if you were like a writer or something, or if you were like a manager at a place or something, if you're gonna hire somebody, it's not about like a popularity contest or whatever. It's like they're not gonna hire you if they don't know you.
Right.
If they literally do not know who you are.
Yeah.
So here's my advice to you: walk up, say hi.
That's true.
Hi. How you doing?
I don't
Hi.
hire people.
Just like
but
that.
hello.
I bet just like that. I'm just trying to give y'all a demo.
That's an example.
On up-and-coming commentators out there. Either way, we'll see you at Apex. We hope to see you there as well. Subscribe or follow Rivers' channel right here, as well as catch the VODs, which are still going to be on VGBC.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to be. They might be a little late because the Ludwig VODs, there's a lot of them. There's like
Yeah.
a lot of
VGBC's
Ludwig
getting all the Ludwig VODs?
Yeah, so it's basically.
Nah, VGBC won the Ludwig Money Invitational.
Well, so the funny thing is like, so the way YouTube works, it's a really good platform, is those VODs are going to be on their channels anyways as a live broadcast, and then they're going to be on VGBC for like that audience. So
dude,
that's the move at the moment.
I was watching it, man. Like, the best thing I will say about it is that Ludwig hosting that event and Beast throwing that money for it, you don't see things like that with that production value too often, and the only thing I can think about is that this is what happens when millennials actually have money.
Yes, dude.
Crazy.
They usually don't have money, and when they do, good stuff happens. Well, we hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Like we said, we'll see you at Apex. Plenty of hot smash action this weekend.
Congratulations on getting your Apex money
Yes,
back.
Beast, he's
you
got
got
the
your
Apex
money
ring.
back.
Let's
That's
go.
like $100. All right.
Syrup is really good.
Yeah. He is.
True.
But
He's a high schooler. He's got time.
I'd rather play against Syrup than James monkey flipping back and forth and making me want to not play the game anymore. I'll get him soon.
As you all know, Beast always gets his man. You know it. We already, like I said before, you saw this man's performance at Shine. Then Shine, tomorrow Apex, and then the next day the World. We love you all. If you guys want to follow us, I'm at Natunis down below. You can follow my podcast if you want. Don't listen to it. It's terrible. At Double D Pod. Listen to that. It's a very irreverent, stupid podcast, comedy podcast I do with my boy Dennis. If you like that, if that's your thing, if you want to see the non-esports side of Natunis, go for it. Definitely follow Lyric at Lyric of Wisdom, of course, if you're not doing that already. We love you all. Take care.